Namaste, Sitaram, Sairam, and a very special good evening to you, our viewers on Win TV and WinTVWorld.com, all part of Win Communications, the #1 leading Indian network in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Shirvani Sukhai, and I'm here live at the Divali Nagar 2012 here in central Trinidad for night 6. The nights are going by so very quickly. Can you believe it? It's Friday night already. So you can well imagine the amount of people here already milling around. The traffic is crazy outside. Goodness, everybody just wanting to catch all of the sights and sounds of the Divali Nagar 2012. The theme this year being Ram Bhakta Hanuman. As usual, I'm here with the entire Win TV team, and bringing this live broadcast into your hearts and homes are a number of business entities. Of course, we like to thank them so much for making it possible nightly on Win TV. Just 3 more nights remain. So we say a very big thank you to our friends at Sapphire Engineering, T&T Tech, Metal Industries, Caribbean Airlines, B-Mobile, Fire One Fireworks, The Little Store, TNC Home Improvement Center, CFS Couriers Limited, Harry Prasad and Sons Company Limited, CTS College for Business and Computer Science, Rolling Tires, Premium RDK Welding, Custom Sounds and Security Limited, Rupchan's Emporium, Petrotrin, Ibis Flour, Trinshine Hardware, First Citizens, and Brandtech Limited. If it's rubber and it rolls, Brandtech has it tires for all applications. Thanks to my clothing sponsor, Canyons Limited and Montrose and Chagonas, for beautifully outfitting and accessorizing me each and every single evening of the Divali Nagar 2012. Check them out for all of your designer Indian wear at really affordable prices. Just to let you know what's happening on the main stage of the Divali Nagar tonight, it's all about the Youth Champ contest. All youngsters are competing for some mega prizes in the grand final of this competition that's hosted by the NCIC, the National Council of Indian Culture. As a matter of fact, as I speak, contestant #1 is currently on stage, Sapna Seapol. So without much further ado, I'd like to toss you across to the main stage of this, the Divali Nagar 2012 here in central Trinidad. It's all exclusive to Win TV and WinTVWorld.com.
Thank you very much, lovely Sapna Sipol. Ladies and gentlemen, music this evening supplied by Trinity Star Sly Construction Orchestra led by Rakesh Gopal. Can we have a lusty round of applause, please, for members of the band on stage? And our competition continues this evening with another very lovely little lady. She is 15 years old. She comes in from Barrackpore. She attends the Barrackpore West Secondary School. And she's going to do a song for us, Tora Man Darapan Kehlai, a song that was originally done by Asha Bhosle. Please put your hands together for contestant #2, Sita Sonilal.
जग उजियारा हो इस उजली धरा पर प्राणी डोल न जानी पाए तुर मन धुन कहलाई तुर मन सुख की खलियां दुख की काती मन सब खाया सुख की खलियां दुख की काती मन सब खाया मन से कोई बात छुपी ना मन की जग से जाऊं पागल कोई मन से पागल पाए तुर मन धुन कहलाई तुर मन धुन कहलाई भली भूरी सारे कर्मों को देखी और दिखाए तुर मन धुन कहलाई तुर मन धुन कहलाई तुर मन धुन कहलाई Thank you.
Contestant number 3 is the first contestant in the dance category. This is a modern film dance taken from the movie Dil Se. The song is entitled Chaya Chaya. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome on stage the Dream Girls Dance Group.
चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 चल छैया 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 सारे इश्क की छाव चल छैया छैया सारे इश्क की छाव चल छैया आओ जन्नत चले चल छैया छैया आओ जन्नत चले चल छैया चल छैया 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 वो यार है जो खुशबू की तरह जिसकी जुबान उर्दू की तरह मेरी शाम रात मेरी कायनात वो
Thank you very much, Dream Girls Dance Group. We move right along into the song category. This contestant is just 12 years of age and is a student of the Shiva Boys Hindu College. He will be doing a song entitled Ganapati Deva. He's accompanied on stage as well by Shalini Jutaram and Rakesh Gopal as Lord Ganesh, accompanied musically by the Sly Construction Trinity Stars Orchestra. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome contestant number 4, Stefan Jaikaran.
देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशम देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशम विघ्न विनाशक जन सुखदायक विघ्न विनाशक जन सुखदायक मंगलम गणेशम देवा गणपति देवा मंगलम गणेशम
Contestant number 5 is a 16-year-old student of Swaha Hindu College in San Grande. Accompanied by Amit Dukram and Kailash Dukran, please welcome Akshay Kandu.
मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे, मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे, गिरधर की मुरलिया बाजे रे। गिरधर की मुरलिया बाजे रे, मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे। पग में घुंघट बांध के पग में घुंघट बांध के, घुंघटा मुख पर के, नैनन में कजल गा के रे, मधुबन राधिका नाचे रे, गिरधर की मुरलिया बाजे रे, मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे। मृदंग बाजे तिरकिट तुम ताता, मृदंग बाजे तिरकिट तुम ताता, नाचते चुम चुम ताते ताते ता, चुम चुम जानना चुम चुम जानना, कान 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 हा धा धा धा, मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे, मधुबन में राधिका। Re sa ga re ma ga ba ma ra ba ni ra sa ni re sa ni da ba ma ba ga re sa ni da ba ma ba ga ma ra ba ga ma re sa, मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे, sa ni da ba ma ba ga ma re sa ni re sa ga ma ba ba ni ra sa, मधुबन में राधिका नाचे रे, मधुबन में राधिका। और नार रे राधे राधे दीम दीम ताना ना नार रे राधे राधे दीम दीम ताना ना नार रे राधे ना ताने दीम दीम ताना नार रे राधे राधे दीम। ओ दिर ताना दिर दिर दुम दिर da tiri tiri kata gum tiri tiri kata ha da ni na da di na da ni dim dim ta na na. Ni sa re sa ga re ma ga ba ma da ba ni da sa ni da ba ma ba da re sa ni da ba ma ba ga ma re sa. Madhuban mein radhika nache re, sa ni da ba ma ba da ba ga ma re sa ni re sa ga ma ba ba ni da sa. Madhuban radhika nache re, Madhuban mein radhika. Ore na re re ra re da ni dim dim ta na 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 re re ra re da ni dim dim ta na 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 re re ra di na da ni dim dim ta na re re ra di na da ni dim. O dre da na dre dre da na dre 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 dum dre 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 da dre 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 dum dre 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 da da ni da dre 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 dum dre 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 da da dre 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 dum dre 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 da da na re ra re na da ni dim da ni dim da ni dim. Thank you.
Thank you very much, contestant number 5, Akshay Kandu. This is just a reminder that on Sunday we will be hosting the grand finals of Miss Divali Nagar. 13 contestants will be vying for the first prize of 2 tickets to Orlando, Florida, $5,000 in spending money, free hotel accommodation for 7 days, and passes to Walt Disney. This competition, the Queen competition, is being sponsored by Win TV. And it's also a reminder that you are currently viewing the NCIC Coca-Cola Youth Champ contest. This year we've decided to do 2 categories, song and dance, and we've decided to mix it on the main stage. So we continue now with song, and local classical takes the spotlight. This contestant will be accompanied on the dholak by Akash Daniel and on the dhantal by Gangapasad Balchan and Nari Jagrup. She will be doing a tumri, and she will also be accompanying herself on the harmonium. Let's welcome from Pinal contestant number 6, Sasha Balchan.
Sound 1, 2. Sound check 1. Sound 1, 2. राम नाम जपते रहो, भरे रहो मन में, कारस बीर समार से सीतपते आते महावीर, कारज पूरन करे के यहाँ, कारज पूरन करे के तुम्हें आते महावीर, महावीर, कारज पूरन करे के तुम्हें आते महावीर, महावीर, कारज पूरन करे अंजनी को लाल सीधी को बालक तुमको है बंदी, अंजनी को लाल सीधी को बाल तुमको है मतवीर, तुझको ना करने वाले, तुझको ना करने वाले तुम तो है कारण पूरन करे के, यहाँ कारज पूरन करे के तुम्हें आते महावीर, महावीर, कारज पूरन करे के आते महावीर। कारज पूरन करेंगे आते महावीर आते महावीर आते महावीर वे आते महावीर महावीर आते महावीर वे आते महावीर महावीर आते महावीर महावीर आते महावीर कारज पूरन करके तुम्हें आते महावीर कारज पूरन करके तुम्हें आते महावीर कारज पूरन करके तुम्हें आते महावीर अंजनी कला सिद्धि को बालक तुमको है मतवीर तुझको नाश करने वाले तुमको है बलवीर मन में तेरा राम तुझे है सिताया लक्ष्मण वीर विपद में तुम रक्षा की हो कृपा सिंधु महावीर आते महावीर वे आते महावीर महावीर आते महावीर वे आते महावीर महावीर आते महावीर महावीर आते महावीर कारज पूरन करके तुम्हें 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 आते महावीर आते महावीर आते महावीर कारज पूरन करेंगे यहाँ कारज पूरन करेंगे तुम्हें आते महावीर महावीर कारज पूरन करेंगे आते महा थैंक यू
Contestant number 7 is a 15-year-old student. Please welcome on stage Sharada Musai.
Thank you very much, Sharda Musai. My dear friends, we continue, but just let me indicate to you, our very distinguished audience, our viewers and our listeners, and I'm sure our viewers on JSL Channel 4 and Win TV, and more especially the personality sitting to my extreme left, herself an accomplished classical dancer, Miss Kailash Kaur Bedi would have thoroughly enjoyed that presentation. I know. Let me take a moment as well to recognize the esteemed presence of our dear friend coming in from Jamaica, the Vice President of Sagicor, Mr. Ravi Rambaran. Ravi sitting somewhere in the audience. Welcome to Trinidad. I trust you would enjoy your stay with us here, and of course in Trinidad and Tobago. I know there's a Jamaican slang, wagwan. Wagwan, man. Very well. As we continue, my friends, yet again, another very prominent personality sitting in this audience. He's the Chief Executive Officer of National Helicopters. And I want him to take note, that next year we will need the services of National Helicopters to get in and out of Divali Nagar. So please be mindful. Welcome to Divali Nagar. The prizes in the song category, the fifth prize, $3,000 courtesy Ramnarayan's Industrial Services. The fourth prize, $5,000 courtesy Trinity Insurance Brokers Limited. The third prize, $7,500 courtesy Caribbean Bottlers Limited, makers of Coca-Cola. The second prize, $10,000 cash courtesy the New India Assurance Company Limited. The first prize, the grand prize, solid liquid courtesy Caribbean Bottlers Limited, makers of Coca-Cola, $15,000. And all unplaced contestants, don't despair. Each will receive the sum of $1,500. As we continue now with the competition, Nirmala.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mangru. We continue with our song category. This contestant is a student of the Sangre Grande Secondary School. She's just 15 years of age. She'll be doing the song Na Jia Lage Na from the 1970 movie Anand, originally done by Lata Mangeshkar, accompanied musically by the Sly Construction Trinity Stars Orchestra. Let's welcome contestant number 8, Ashley Rayan Subha.
Thank you very much, Ashley. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize the persons and the companies that have made Diwali Nagar 2012 possible, and they are Blink Be Mobile, Ministry of the Arts and Multiculturalism, Tourism Development Corporation, First Citizens Bank, National Energy Corporation, National Lotteries Control Board, Fire One Fireworks, National Flour Mills, Sagicor, National Gas Company, and Petrotrin, and especially for this evening, Coca-Cola, Sunil Mirage Associates, KJS Enterprises, Adams Project Management, Trinity Insurance Brokers, Ramnarayan Industrial Supply Services, and Win TV. Can we have a lusty round of applause, please, for all our sponsors?
Sangeeta Subnaik is an 18-year-old student of the University of the West Indies who will be performing Om Namah Shivaya, originally sung by Kavita Krishnamurti. Accompanied by Rohan Ramdev on the harmonium, Saraswati Ramdev on the majira, and Alvin Bisnath on the tabla, please welcome contestant number 9, Sangeeta Subnaik.
Sa
सारी ला सा पा रे गा पा रे गा सारी ला सा सारी ला सा पा रे गा पा रे गा सारी ला सा सारी ला सा पा रे गा पा रे गा सारी ला सा हर सपना एक सांप है मन से लिपटा जाए हर सपना एक सांप है मन से लिपटा जाए वृक्ष अमृत कबू ना बने काहे जतन दान ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय तीन शब्द में दृष्टि सारी सृष्टि सारी समाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
Thank you very much, Sangeeta Subnai, coming in from San Francisco Road in Pinal. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed 9 out of 22 contestants. So let me take this opportunity now to invite on stage our laser judge, Mr. Raj Gajadhar Singh, for some brief comments before we continue with the contest. Mr. Gajadhar Singh, please join me on stage. And a warm welcome to Sarala and of course to Mrs. Carol Coffee Dowlat, the team from Akashvani 106.5, and of course the members of the 103 team, JSL Channel 4, Win TV, and Heritage Radio. Please, Raj, join me on stage. You have been sitting with the adjudicators and listening to the competition. So can you tell our audience what's happening so far?
Actually, the standard has been, let's say, much improved as the years have gone by. Very, very high standard. I think the judges would have a very difficult time in terms of determining who is the first place winner and so have you. It will be a pretty good competition this year.
Well, it's promising that's far that it's going to be an excellent competition with the standard, the quality. And one thing I must say that the pronunciation of these young artists is incredible. It's something I never expected to see happen, but we are going to learn the language now. I just have one quick announcement. PBT 6855, I beg your pardon, 6855. This vehicle is owned by the Ministry of Agriculture and you are blocking the car park. I'll repeat that number again, PBT 6855. Could you be so kind to go and have your vehicle removed so that you could, so you won't be able to at least cause further obstruction. You know, I indicated the Chief Executive Officer of National Helicopters and my friend, I forget to mention your name, Mr. Joshi Mahabir. Joshi, stand up, let people see you. The man who will be flying us next year to Divali, Nagar. Thank you very much for coming. We continue, ladies and gentlemen, now and present. Once again, I ask Nirmala to present the next contestant.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mangru. We continue with our dance category. This dance is done in a semi-classical style and climaxes with the lead dancer performing 16 spins. This dance is entitled Shiv Tandava with music adapted from the movie Vakt. This performance is being led by Lakshmi Sukram. Choreography, costuming, hairstyles and makeup were done by Neil Ramuta. Coming in from Balmain village in Cuba, please welcome contestant number 10, the Prema Shakti Dancers and Theatre Productions.
विहितं वा सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्रीमहादेव शम्भो श्रीमहादेव शम्भो श्रीमहादेव शम्भो
Thank you very much. Contestant number 10. We are almost at the halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. At this point in time, I would like to invite to the microphone to bring greetings a person who is no stranger to this stage, this microphone. She's the credit manager at Caribbean Bottlers Limited, makers of Coca-Cola. Please let's welcome now to bring greetings our sponsor here tonight, Mrs. Roshni Mahabir. Please let's welcome her on stage.
Sitaram, namaste everyone. President of the NCIC, executive members of NCIC, judges, contestants, friends, well-wishers, all protocol observed. I am indeed very happy to be here once again to represent Coca-Cola and to witness the very high standard of talent from our youths. This competition started out with 49 contestants, and tonight we will be witnessing the performance of 22 of the best in the dance and song category. Coca-Cola has had this opportunity to join hands with our NCIC family, especially Mr. Surajay Mangru, who has dedicated his time to producing and hosting the NCIC Coca-Cola Youth Champs over the last 10 years. We are indeed happy to provide an avenue for these youths to showcase their talent. These talented youths of today are the future for tomorrow. We as parents, leaders, cultural and corporate institutions have a major role to play in rebuilding the social and moral fabric of our society. These youths are not afraid to reflect their cultural roots, and I say to the parents of these youths, feel very proud. Tonight, Coca-Cola is indeed very proud to be sponsoring the first prize in the song category of $15,000. And I say good luck to all our contestants tonight. I wish the NCIC many more years of success in staging and celebrating this wonderful festival, Diwali. And may Mother Lakshmi continue to shower her blessings upon this institution. On behalf of the Coca-Cola family, I take this opportunity to wish everyone a very bright and holy Diwali 2012. Namaste. I'd just like to call Mr. Surajay Mangru in center stage as Coca-Cola presents to him. This is presented in recognition for your selfless acts of time and dedication to producing and hosting 10 years of the NCIC Coca-Cola Youth Champs, 2002 to 2012. You make a difference in a child's life.
Thank you very much, Coca-Cola, for bestowing this honor upon this poor chap from Pinal by the name of Surajay Mangru. And I like your inscription. You make a difference in a child's life. That's what not only what I do, but what all of us do here at NCIC. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me take a moment of your time to recognize the esteemed presence of our dear friend who has been with us for more than a quarter century here at Divali, Nagar. The member for Chaguanas West and Minister of National Security, the Honorable Jack Warner. Welcome to Divali, Nagar, sir. And to Mrs. Warner, I trust you would enjoy your stay with us here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As we continue, ladies and gentlemen, with the contest, let me ask Mrs. Meera Gangaprasad to tell us more about our sponsors here tonight. Mrs. Gangaprasad.
I am so happy at this time to recognize our sponsors, those who have made Diwali Nagar 2012 possible, and they are Blink B Mobile, Ministry of the Arts and Multiculturalism, Tourism Development Corporation, First Citizens Bank, National Energy Corporation, National Lotteries Control Board, Fire One Fireworks, the National Flour Mills, Sagico, the National Gas Company, Petrotrin, and especially for this evening's presentation, Coca-Cola, Sunil Maharaj and Associates, KJS Enterprises, Adams Project Management, Trinity Insurance Brokers, Ramnarayan Industrial Supplies Services, and Win TV. Ladies and gentlemen, a lusty round of applause, please, for all our sponsors for Diwali Nagar 2012.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Gangaprasad. Contestants are vying for over $100,000 in prizes this evening. Quite a tidy sum of money. I omitted, and you have to excuse me, to recognize the esteemed presence of our Minister of Housing and Member for Oropuch East, Dr. the Honorable Rudal Munilal and Mrs. Munilal. Let me, on behalf of the President and members of the Council, extend a very hearty and cordial welcome to you and yours. And of course, I trust you will enjoy your stay with us. Ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed my pleasure now to present an artist whom I consider a guru in classical dance. He was born in Mayaro, South Trinidad, migrated to England many years ago, but he had a love and passion for Indian classical dance. And that passion took him to a place called New Delhi, India, where he now resides. He's here amongst us, this very distinguished gathering. So to you, our friends, our well-wishers, and even our admirers, and to you, Minister Warner, and to you, Minister Rudal Munilal, I give you our very own Quincy Kendall Charles.
nadim tana dere nadim tana dere na tana dere nadim tana na tana tana dere nadim tana dere nadim tana dere na tana dere nadim de tani de tani dim tana na na tani de tani dim tana dim tana na tana na
What can I say? What a performance indeed. And I must share this with you all, ladies and gentlemen. Quincy is standing right behind me. And there's something he would like to say to the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
सभी लोग नमस्कार। अब मैं बहुत खुश हूँ यहाँ पे ट्रिनिडाद में, और मेरा स्पॉन्सर्स को मुझे बोलना बहुत शुक्रिया। फायर वन एफएक्स, एंड्रे एब्राहम और सुजाना एब्राहम और मिस्टर मंगुर और एनसीआईसी, मुझे बोलना बहुत शुक्रिया। मैं बहुत खुश हूँ और सभी लोग शुभ दिवाली है। नमस्कार।
Well, I will try to translate. He said salutations. He's very pleased to be here, and he would like to thank his sponsors, Fire One, Andre Abraham and Rosanna Abraham. And the guy standing to his right, his name is Surajdev Mangru. He'd like to thank NCIC as well, and to wish you all a very happy Diwali. You know, earlier today, I was in conversation with a group of young ladies, and one was inquiring whether Quincy is single. And another girl said, you think if he living in India with 1.4 million people, he will still be single? The answer is yes, he's still single. So best wishes to you. Thank you very much, our very own Quincy Kendall Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure now to invite on stage to share with us his thoughts, his blessings on this auspicious occasion of Diwali 2012. He's a member for Oropuch East, Minister of Housing. I have the greatest of pleasure, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the audience, to introduce to you this evening Dr. the Honorable Rudal Munilal.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. They think I'm going to sing these greetings. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much to the band. The Honorable Minister of National Security and Member of Parliament for Chaguanas West, the Honorable Jack Warner and Mrs. Warner, the President of the National Council of Indian Culture, Pandit Devakinanan Sharma and Mrs. Sharma, members of the Management Committee, directors of the NCIC, Mrs. Munilal, distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, all, those of you listening on radio and those of you watching on television in your homes, namaste, sitaram to all of you. It's a pleasure for me to be here to share with you very briefly on this auspicious occasion of Diwali 2012, to share with you my greetings, our love and our blessings. The government of Trinidad and Tobago, led by the Honorable Kamla Prasad Bisesa, continues to extend to the national community Diwali greetings on this very special time in the Hindu calendar and indeed in the national calendar. Diwali, as you know, imposes upon a nation a time to reflect on not just the color and the lights and the decorations and the cuisine, but upon the power of light. One of my favorite illustrations of Diwali is that you can take one diya and you could literally light 1,000,000 other diyas. You could take one light and continue to light forever all the diyas, all the candles. And just as that illustration suggests, all we need is really one light to light up everything. And in our society, where we have leaders, we need one light. And that light is the Honorable Prime Minister, Mrs. Kamla Prasad Bisesa, who today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to indicate to you that we had a very, very pleasant activity today, inspired by our Prime Minister, when I toured for the very first time the construction site at Couva for the children's hospital that we are about to construct, the children's hospital. And I thought I would tell you that first because Mother Lakshmi, of course, we pray for her blessings, we pray for prosperity, and we pray for good health. Because our wealth is really our health. The best wealth you can have is your health. There are persons who may be wealthy, they have all the material, comfort, they have all the money, they have all the bungalow and all the cars. But they spend all the money by Medical Associates and Victoria, what it is, Victoria Gardens or somewhere, the hospital. All the money goes to the doctor and the hospital, but they have all the wealth. So health is our wealth. And your Prime Minister and your government is today constructing the Children's Hospital, the Chancery Lane Hospital in San Fernando, a hospital in Point Fortin, a hospital in Pinal, the Oncology Center in North, the Arima Hospital, and in that way we are giving expression. We are giving expression to prosperity and wealth if we have a healthy society. So we put into practice the blessings of Mother Lakshmi, inspired by our Prime Minister. And ladies and gentlemen and members of the Hindu community, I am so happy when I notice that this function is today after 48 years of the NCIC. I think I have to repeat that, Bandit? 48 years out of our 50 years, the NCIC has been promoting our culture and our religion. Let's give them a warm round of applause. And these activities, by definition, started as small parochial activities, village activities, where a small number of people will gather, where Diwali was meant, only for the Hindu population, those who would light the diyas and do the prayer and the pujas and so on. Today, Diwali is truly a national festival. Members of the national community of whatever religion, whatever belief, whatever ethnicity participate and enjoy. They look forward to Diwali. And I am so happy that even at the NCIC, you have welcomed all. And you have welcomed persons who may not share your values. Mr. Warner, there are persons who may not share our values. It was only earlier this year when the Prime Minister went to India, and in receiving the blessings of the President of India, the Prime Minister bowed at her feet in one of our most sacred performance and a sacred activity, ritual, by taking the blessings of the elders. And there were those in this society who felt that that was contemptuous. They poured scorn on that Hindu practice of bowing at the elderly and taking blessings. And I am happy now that they come to you to share your values, at this time. And I'm pleased that the NCIC is so embracing in their approach to all. Because Diwali is the power of light. And wherever you go, light transcends every single human barrier. In all religions of the world, in every civilization, light is a universal concept of brightness. You can take one diya and go in a warehouse that is completely dark, and the one diya will illuminate all, will bring light. And so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish the national community a very happy, peaceful Diwali. I hope that this time, which also symbolizes the beginning of the next year, the new year in the Hindu calendar, that this time as we clean our homes and clean the communities and so on, we will also reflect on our own life. And this light of Diwali will bring brightness, will bring hope, will bring optimism, because the light also means faith and hope. And this is a time for us to be optimistic. This is a time for us to, feel powerful and hopeful about the future. Regardless of whatever we may face in our home and our community, the power of light can transcend that. That is why Diwali is celebrated on the darkest night of the darkest time in the Hindu calendar. Because at that time, the light is more powerful. So congratulations to the NCIC for the wonderful job that you have been doing in keeping our culture, our religion alive, and with wonderful entertainment and exposition. Congratulations to the organizers, and I wish all of you an extremely spiritual and auspicious Diwali 2012. Be very careful on the roads in particular. Be cautious. Conduct ourselves according to the law. And I believe we'll have a wonderful holiday period. So may God bless you all. Thank you. Shubh Diwali. Namaste and Sitaram.
Shubh Diwali to you, Minister. Please join me center stage. No. I researched you well. I know this is one of your favorite selections. We have a presentation to make to you. Let me call Parashottam Singh, and of course the Vice President of the National Council of Indian Culture, Mr. Joram Kisun, to join in this presentation. We want to spread the word of Lord Hanuman throughout the world, not only in Trinidad, and Minister, it will be remiss of me if I do not ask you to sing 2 lines of that song.
You like that song, but I think last year we sang that song already. Janam janam ka saath hai nibhane ko सौ बार मैंने जन्म लिए जन्म जन्म का साथ निभाने को सौ बार मैंने जन्म लिए जन्म जन्म का साथ निभाने को सौ बार मैंने जन्म
Thank you very much. Let me invite Mrs. Munilal to join us on stage, please, and ask the Secretary, Mrs. Meera Gangapasad, we have a presentation to make to you as well. You know, the saying goes, behind every successful man is a working woman. That's the one holding the bill now. Thank you very much. Thank you, Minister.
प्यार अमर है दुनिया में प्यार कभी नहीं मरता है प्यार अमर है दुनिया में प्यार कभी नहीं मरता है मौत बदन को आती है रूह का जलवा रहता है जन्म जन्म का साथ है निभाने को सौ बार मैंने जन्म लिए
You see, it's not only behind every successful man is a working woman in a man, but a woman can also provide inspiration to the man. Especially when you want to sing a love song, Janam Janam Ka Saath Hai. Thank you very much, our singing minister, a very talented cabinet we have in this country. We continue now, and I now ask Nirmala to present the next contestant.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mangru. We continue with the grand finals of the NCIC's Coca-Cola Youth Champ Contest in the dance category. This is a 14-year-old student of the Faizabad Anglican Secondary School. She will be performing a semi-classical dance adapted from the movie Amrapali. From number 129, St. John's Road, South Arapuj, let's welcome contestant number 11, Seema Devkaran.
पिलाने वाला है। जब पात हवा से बजते हैं हम चौंक के राहें तकते हैं, दिल पंछी बन उड़ जाता है, हम खोए खोए रहते हैं।
Our next contestant will be performing a Qawwali titled Chapa Tilak Sabachini, accompanied on the dholak by Akash Daniel, dhantal by Nari Jha Group, and harmonium by Ravi Jha Group. Please welcome on stage contestant number 12, Akil Ali.
खुशरू रैन सुहाग की जो मैं जाग पी के संग तन मोरा मन पिया का तन मोरा मन पिया का जो दोनों एक ही रंग। हे भैया छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाई के, छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाई के, छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाई के, छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाई, मोसे नैना मिलाई के, हाँ मोसे नैना मिलाई के। छाप तिलक छाप तिलक छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाई के, छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाई के। प्रेमवती का मधुआ पिलाई के, हाँ प्रेमवती का मधुआ पिलाई रंग दे रंग ना है छूटे दो बिया दो एक चाहे सारी उमरिया मधुबा पिलाए के मधुबा पिलाए के ओ मधुबा पिलाए के हाँ मतवाली सैया मतवाली सबली नीरे मोसे नैना मिलाए के मतवाली सबली नीरे मोसे नैना मिलाए मोसे नैना मिलाए के हाँ मोसे नैना मिलाए के हाँ चाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाए के
छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाए के
गोरी गोरी बहियन हरी हरी चूड़ियन
गोरी गोरी बहियन हरी हरी चूड़ियन
हाँ गोरी गोरी बहियन हरी हरी चूड़ियन
गोरी गोरी बहियन हरी हरी चूड़ियन
ओ हरी हरी चूड़ियन
हरी हरी चूड़ियन
ओ हरी हरी चूड़ियन
हरी हरी चूड़ियन
मरसगमा मगसनिदा सरिनी सरिनिदा सरिनिदा गमा mama gama sagamada mama gama sagamada mama gama sagamada गोरी गोरी बहियन हरी हरी चूड़ियन
गोरी गोरी बहियन हरी हरी चूड़ियन
हाँ गोरी गोरी बहियन हरी हरी चूड़ियन
गोरी गोरी बहियन हरी हरी चूड़ियन
ओ हरी हरी चूड़ियन
हरी हरी चूड़ियन
ओ हरी हरी चूड़ियन
हरी हरी चूड़ियन
हाँ बहिया पकड़ बहिया पकड़ बहिया पकड़ दरली नीरे मोसे नैना मिलाए के बहिया पकड़ दरली नीरे मोसे नैना मिलाए के हाँ मोसे नैना मिलाए के हाँ छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाए के छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाए छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाए के
छाप तिलक सब छीनी रे मोसे नैना मिलाए
मोसे नैना मिलाए के हाँ मोसे नैना मिलाए के हाँ मोसे नैना मिलाए के मोसे नैना मिलाए के थैंक यू
This evening, the Coca-Cola NCIC Youth Champ Contest Song category. Let me say a very big thank you to our judges, Mr. Sahadev Bhagwandin, Mrs. Lily John, Mr. Vishnu Brown, Mrs. Amina Ramsaran, Pandit Sunil Basdev. They are adjudicating in the song category, the dance category, Suzan Badri Babulal, Hema Ram Subag, Sita Prasad, Ashmani Ramlochan, and Mrs. Sati Sukram Prasad. Thank you all very much for taking the time to come and adjudicate here this evening. As we continue, ladies and gentlemen, it's now exactly 8 p.m. in Miami, Toronto, and New York. It's 9 o'clock in Trinidad and Tobago. And at this time, I would like to invite on stage to the microphone with his Diwali message here this evening. He served as Vice President of FIFA. He held many offices, many titles in the football fraternity. An elected member of Chaguanas West. He served as Minister of Works and Transport, and then Minister of Works and Infrastructure, and now Minister of National Security. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to our viewers locally and internationally on GSL Channel 4 and Win TV, and to our listening audience on 103 FM, Akashvani 106.5. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome now the Honorable Austin Jack Warner.
Thank you, Chairman Suresde Mungu. Thank you very much for those kind introductory remarks. Let me begin by saying good evening to the President of the National Council for Indian Culture, Pandit Deonarayan Sharma and Mrs. Sharma, my parliamentary and cabinet colleague, Dr. Munilal, and his dear wife, Mrs. Munilal, all other distinguished members who are here, especially my good friend Joe Ramkisoon, and all those other distinguished persons and members of the media. Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, Namaste, Sitaram. As always, it is a pleasure for me to be here at Divali, Nagar. I have come here year after year for the past 20 years. And one thing you're sure about, I didn't have to buy my quota yesterday. So I want to come here, I want to firstly thank you for your gracious and kind invitation for yet another year to bring greetings at this cherished event. I want to also begin by welcoming all those visitors to the constituency of Chaguanas West, especially those of you who are coming here for the first time. I want to remind you that Chaguanas West is the proud home of Divali Nagar for the last 26 years. I want to say to you also that Divali Nagar is the first Hindu theme park to be established anywhere in the world. And because of this theme park, many other theme parks of a similar nature have been inspired in other countries, including India, which only established its first Hindu theme park 20 years after the NCIC first started Divali Nagar. For the tremendous vision of Pandit Sharma, Hansley Hanuman Singh, Bisram Gopi, and all those who helped to contribute to what we are having here today, I want to ask all of you to give them a lusty round of applause. Thank you very much, because in a country like ours, it is so easy to forget. And that is why I want again to ask you, Bisram Gopi, Hansley Hanuman Singh, and now Pandit Sharma, to give them a second round of applause. Thank you very much. I am advised that here in Trinidad and Tobago, Divali Nagar attracts over 150,000 visitors every year. And there are persons who come here from countries as far away as India. They all come here to see and to partake of the various stalls, to partake in the various religious displays, to partake in the entertainment and culinary booths, and to partake generally in the ambience that this site, this venue, is so famous for. I want to also remind you, as my colleague and friend Dr. Mulia told you, that visitors' attendance and participation at all levels at this event is not limited to just the Hindu faith or the Indo ethnicity. I want to say to you tonight that the Nagar here is a place of learning, a place of information, and a place of cultural exposure. And Divali Nagar even sets the mood as we get closer to Diwali. This event and this venue creates a buzz that plays a role in raising the consciousness of the population. All you have to do is to drive along the highway and see the lines and lines of cars coming to this venue. And of course, I should add that here is also a forum for understanding more about the Hindu religion, the Hindu culture, and the Hindu customs. I have been learning and trying to understand the Hindu religion, culture, and customs for the last 20 years. Not just yesterday, and not only tomorrow. So therefore, in its own way, Divali Nagar makes a major contribution to the sustenance of Hinduism in Trinidad and Tobago. Look back and ask yourself how this thing has evolved. I was talking to Pundit Sharma earlier on this evening, and he advised me that the NCIC was formed in 1964, 48 years ago, 2 years before half a century, in a country where tradition sometimes seems to be meaningless. NCIC has thrived through thick and thin, in good times and in bad. In fact, I should say in bad times and now in good. And that is a credit to all of you, and especially a credit to the leadership of the NCIC. Let me again remind you, especially those of you who don't know and who are coming here for the first time in your career, let me remind you that Hinduism is a way of life that goes back 5,000 years. Hinduism is a system of values that is based on devotion to God and the pursuit of righteousness. Hinduism teaches us how to live. It teaches us that we must have respect for our elders and our parents. It teaches us that we must be compassionate to our neighbors and all those around us. It teaches us that we must be diligent in all that we do. My dear friends, Hinduism teaches us that we must live with love in our hearts. Hinduism teaches us that we must be genuine and honorable, because we will reap the fruits of our own karma, both the good that we do as well as the bad that we do. I say this to you tonight because these are just some of the guidelines of this ancient religion. And therefore, whenever we are exposed to the teachings of Hinduism, we must consider ourselves to be lucky, to be fortunate, and we must grasp the opportunity to pick up these pearls of wisdom as they are imparted. I am advised that this year the focus is on Lord Hanuman, the remover of obstacles. Hanuman, as you know, was one of the bravest and most dedicated devotees and soldiers of Lord Ram. Hanuman recognized Ram as righteousness personified, and therefore to him, Hanuman, no cause was greater than that of Lord Ram. Nothing and no one deserved devotion except Lord Ram. You all will recall that Hanuman's love for Lord Ram was so great that when he opened his chest inside, everyone saw inside an image of Ram. And with the love and the power of righteousness inside of him, Hanuman was able to leap across oceans, as you see, to leap across oceans. He was able to lift mountains and to even burn down the city of Lanka. Never mind that his tail was set on fire by the demons. You have to understand, my friends, that we must pick up a few pearls of wisdom from the story of the devotion of Hanuman to Lord Ram. We must carry it in our hearts and live it in our daily lives. Hanuman was dedicated to his dharma, his sacred duty, which was the service of Lord Ram, the personification of righteousness. In our lives and in this world in which we live, there are temptations and there is trouble. But if we are loyal to our sacred duty, and if we have love in our hearts, love for that which is right and good, we can overcome anything. We must therefore love our country as Hanuman loved Ram. And in saying so, we must love our Prime Minister, Mrs. Kamala Prasad-Bisesa, and her government. We must do as Hanuman did and stand up in defense of that which is right, regardless how painful it can be at times. We must never fear ridicule, and within reasonable limits, we must not be intimidated by threats of harm. Just like Hanuman, as members of a society, we have a dharma, a sacred duty to uphold. And that duty is to be good citizens. That duty is to be model citizens. That duty is to be proactive citizens, but never, never be a hypocrite of any kind. As Minister of National Security, I tell you tonight that we can defeat the evil of crime by working together. We can defeat the evil of poverty by working together. We can conquer any challenge by working together. To do that, we must look for the positives that are out there, and we must get involved in supporting those positives. Whether it is to help a needy child with meeting the cost of extra lessons, whether it is to become a corporate sponsor of a police youth club project, whether it is by volunteering as mentors or by initiating or engaging in projects with your neighbors to create a more positive society, whatever you can do to build this country, do. And if in doing so, you have to criticize and be criticized in return, do, for God's sake, do. We can only achieve based on what we are willing to put back. We can only build a society that we are prepared to work hard to build. The army of Lord Ram built a bridge to the city of Lanka by laboring in the name of God. And therefore my message to you tonight is to follow this example of Hanuman and walk on the side of righteousness and also with goodness in your heart. As I close, therefore, I wish to renew my commitment to the NCIC to do whatever I can to keep your good work and your good name going. Last year, you recall, I tried to pave the car park next door. As I said earlier this evening, I will complete it next year. Because I was about to complete it, you recall, I was moved from the Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, and then all fall down. But I remain at your service today, tonight, and always. In the government of the People's Partnership, under the leadership of our Prime Minister, the Honorable Kamala Prasad Bisesa, Divali Nagar, and the NCIC have genuine friends. Your friends in this government are what you see, what you get. Our love and our commitment remain as strong and as steadfast as they have been over the last 2.5 decades, as they have been especially in the last 2.5 years. I wish you continued success on your final night of Divali on Monday, and I look forward to hearing from you, Pundit Sharma, and your members. I want to hear from you of how we can make this annual event an even bigger and better success next year and the years to come. May Mother Lakshmi shower her choicest blessing on our Hindu brothers and sisters and our national community on this auspicious occasion. May you have health, wealth, and happiness, and may the lights of Diwali remove all darkness from your lives. I know I would have disappointed some of you, because some of you came tonight to hear some couture, and to hear some politics, and to hear about politicians who come here politicizing Hinduism. That is not for tonight. There's a time and place for everything. And all the bacchanal you want to hear, and the politics and the response, you'll hear tomorrow night when Shogunas West will host its Diwali function at the Perot Recreation Ground in Charlieville from 7 p.m. But here is not the place for that, and definitely not the time. So I disappoint you tonight. You won't hear any bacchanal from me, and in fact, that's all the politics I'll talk for tonight. So let me end by saying, I congratulate you, I salute you, and I thank you. Shubh Diwali.
Thank you, Minister Warner. And we invite you to join us center stage as I ask our President of the National Council of Indian Culture, Pandit Devakinanan Sharma, and our Public Relations Officer, Mr. Sergio Mangru, to make a small presentation to you. Also like to call Mrs. Warner center stage and our treasurer, Mrs. Vijayanti Solomon, to make a presentation on behalf of the National Council of Indian Culture. Thank you, Mrs. Warner and Mrs. Solomon. The entertainment continues here on the main stages of Divali Nagar. Tassa takes the spotlight, and this group is a young bunch of teenagers who have won the Children of Mastana in the year 2008, and they are also winners of the National Junior Tassatal in 2008. They are currently the Republic Bank Tassatal champs for 2012. They are led by Amar Sukhdev, who is 13 years of age. On full lane is Matthew Ramkisoon and Dinesh Ramkhilawan. On the bass we have Amrit Ruknarayan and Navin Harilal. And on the janj, Akash Sukhdev. They'll be playing the following hands: Tikora, Nagara, Dingole and Calypso. From number 54, St. Charles Road in Princestown, let's welcome the Paramount Untouchables Tassa Group.
Thank you very much to the young, the Paramount Untouchables Tasso Group. We'll continue now with the grand finals of the NCIC Coca-Cola Youth Charm Competition in the dance category. Our next contestant will be dancing to Ooh La La from the movie The Dirty Picture. With makeup and choreography by Vishal Puran and Amanda Lakshman, please welcome contestant number 13, Amritam Shakti Dance Group.
तूने काटी है चोरी से काटी है यहाँ वहाँ रूठी हो मैं तुझसे रूठी हो मुझे मना लेना ओ जाने जा
छेड़ेंगे हम तुझको लड़की तू है बड़ी बुम्बाट उलाला 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 तू है मेरी फैंटेसी
छोना ना अब मैं जवा हो गई
उलाला 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 तू है मेरी फैंटेसी
छोना ना अब मैं जवा हो छुआ जो तूने तो दिल्ली मारी सिटी
दे इन गालों पे एक पप्पी मीठी मीठी
छुआ जो तूने तो दिल्ली मारी सिटी
दे इन गालों पे एक पप्पी मीठी मीठी यौवन तेरा सावन भरा भीग गया दिल ये मेरा
तूने ही बरसात कराई क्या करे ये यौवन बेचारा बेचारा बेचारा
उलाला 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 तू है मेरी फैंटेसी
छोना ना अब मैं जवा हो
गिरा के अपना पल्लू बार बार कर देती हो हमको बेकरार गिरा के अपना पल्लू बार बार कर देती हो हमको बेकरार
आग लगाई तूने तन में क्या करे ये पल्लू बेचारा
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 छेड़ेंगे हम तुझको लड़की तू है बड़ी बुम्बाट उलाला 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 तू है मेरी फैंटेसी
छोना ना अब मैं जवा हो
उलाला 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 तू है मेरी फैंटेसी
छोना ना अब मैं जवा हो
Thank you very much to the Amritam Shakti Dance Company. Up next is the 19-year-old resident of Kuva. He'll be performing Mejata Yamala Pagala Diwana. Let's hear it for contestant number 14, Vijay Mahabir.
मैं जते मैं जते अमला पगला दीवाना हो रब्बा किसी बात न जाना के और मैनू प्यार करती है हाय 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 सते उते वो मरती है के और मैनू प्यार करती है हाय 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 सते उते वो मरती है मैं जते अमला पगला दीवाना उसने तो कहा हर बात को इशारे में दिया भी झलक रख रातों को चौबारे में उसने तो कहा हर बात को इशारे में दिया भी झलक रख रातों को चौबारे रेशमी दुपट्टा पाके पील के हुलार में मेले में अकेले पील बाजार सारे में कौन सा बनाया बहाना 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 पगला दीवाना मैं जते अमला पगला दीवाना हो रब्बा किसी बात न जाना के और मैनू प्यार करती है हाय 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 सदे उते वो मरती है के और मैनू प्यार करती है हाय 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 सदे उते वो मरती है ऐसा नहीं होता तो वो ऐसे शर्माती ना मुझे आके देख सड़क पे भाग जाती ना ऐसा नहीं होता तो वो ऐसे शर्माती ना मुझे आके देख सड़क पे भाग जाती ना जुल्फों के घूंघट में मुकरा छुपाती ना छोटी सी उम्र में वो जान को लगाती ना प्रेम तो रोग पुराना 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 मैं जते अमला पगला दीवाना मैं जते अमला पगला दीवाना हो रब्बा किसी बात न जाना के और मैनू प्यार करती है हाय 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 सदे उते वो मरती है के और मैनू प्यार करती है हाय 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 सदे उते वो मरती है मैं जते अमला पगला दीवाना मैं जते अमला पगला दीवाना हो रब्बा किसी बात न जाना के और मैनू प्यार करती है हाय 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 सदे उते वो मरती है के और मैनू प्यार करती है हाय 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 सदे उते वो मरती है के और मैनू प्यार करती है हाय हाय हाय
Thank you.
Our next contestant will be dancing to Mukunda Mukunda from the movie The Shavatar. Choreography, costumes and props by Lisa Marie Ramkisoon, makeup by Candice Ramkisoon, and hair by Alison Mathura. Please welcome contestant number 15, the Gauri Nandan Dance Group.
Thank you.
Our next performer will be performing to the song Ye Zindagi Usi Ki Hai from the movie Anarkali. Let's hear it for contestant number 16, Rihanna Gopal.
Thank you very much, contestant number 16, Rihanna Gopal. We move right along into our competition in the dance category. This contestant is a 20-year-old student of the University of the West Indies, and she will be presenting a dance in the Bharatanatyam style. Let's welcome contestant number 17, Kimberly Ramlochan.
Contestant number 18 is a first-year student of the University of the West Indies performing Chapatila, accompanied by Adish Sahadev on harmonium with Chandana and Darshana Tulsi as chorus. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Vandana Tulsi.
Testing sound.
bandana. I'd like to take a minute to recognize the esteemed presence of our Minister of Public Utilities, Mr. Nizam Baksh and Mrs. Baksh. Thank you for joining us. Next on the program is the dance, performing to the song Mere Dolana Sun from the movie Bulbuleya. This is a love story between two individuals. He is her beloved whom she cherished. He adorns her and both are mesmerized by each other. Let's hear it for contestant number 19, the Kiss Natraj Dance Group.
मेरे ढोलना सुन, मेरे प्यार की धुन, मेरे ढोलना सुन, मेरी चाहते तो फिजा में बहेंगी, जिंदा रहेंगी होके फना। साथी रे मर के भी तुझको चाहेगा दिल, तुझे ही बेचैनियों में पाएगा दिल। मेरे गीतों के साए में तेरी राहतों की खुशबू है, तेरे बगैर क्या जीना। मेरे रोम रोम में तू है, मेरी चूड़ियों की खन खन से तेरी सदाएं आती है। ये दूरियां हमेशा ही नजदीक हम बुलाती है। ओ पिया
सानिधा निधमा मग सनि धनि सगमा मग सनि धनि सग मग सनि धनि सगमा ग म ग सनि ध मग म धनि सनि ध मग म धनि सा नि ध नि धनि स धनि स धनि स धनि स मदनी 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 धनित्सा 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 मदनी 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 सा मदनी सा मदनी सा मदनी सा सनि धम सनि धम सनि धम सनि धम मम गग स सनि नि स सनि नि द द नि नि स सनि नि द द मम गग स सनि नि द द धनि स स स नि द स स स मद स स स मेरे ढोलना सुन, मेरे प्यार की धुन, मेरे ढोलना
सांसों में तेरे सरगमे हैं अब रात दिन जिंदगी मेरी तो कुछ ना अब तेरे बिन
सांसों में तेरी सरगमे हैं अब रात दिन जिंदगी मेरी तो कुछ ना अब तेरे बिन
तेरी धड़कनों की सरगोशी मेरी धड़कनों में बजती है
मेरी जागती निगाहों में ख्वाहिश तेरी ही सजती है
मेरे ख्याल में हर पल तेरे ख्याल शामिल हैं
लम्हे जुदाइयों वाले मुश्किल बड़े ही मुश्किल हैं निजा 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 धनी 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 बदा 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 गमा बदा निजा pani niza pani niza pani niza pani niza gama pada nida pada nida pada niza gama pada nida pada pada gama gari sani sani sa gama ga sa gama pada pada niza gama pada nida pada pama gama gari sani sani sa gama ga sa gama pada pada niza 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 thani 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 gama pada nida pama gama pada nida pama gama pama gama gari sare sani sani sa pada ni niza sa gama ga sa sa gama pada nida thani sa sani thani 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 da pama gama thani sa thani da gama gari sani thani sa gama thani sani da pama gama gari sani sa gama thani sani da pama gama gari sani da ni ni sa sa gama ni ni sa sa gama mama sa sa gama mama da da gama mama da da ni ni mama da da ni ni sa sa da ni ni sa sa
मेरे ढोल ना सुन मेरे प्यार की धुन मेरे ढोल ना
Thank you very much, contestant number 19, the Kiss Baking Company, Natraj Dance Group. Well, for those of you who are wondering, we are into the grand finals of the NCIC's Coca-Cola Youth Champ Contest. This year, due to the overwhelming response from our young participants, we decided to have two categories, one being dance, which you just saw, and the other being a song category. It's a tough competition tonight, and I certainly don't envy the judges. They're quite in some hot seats tonight, and I wish them the best of luck. I'd also like to pay tribute to our resident band tonight, the Sly Construction Trinity Stars Orchestra, led by the very versatile Rakesh Gopal. They've been accompanying some of our contestants for this evening. We continue now with the competition, and our next contestant is just 21 years of age and hails from Makoya Gardens. He'll be accompanied by Kailash Dukran on the tabla, and he'll be doing the song Akhiyan Ode Kadiya, originally done by the late Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, which means, "Oh my friend, come to my home, I'll welcome you with open arms. My eyes are longing to see you." Let's welcome contestant number 20, Amit Dukram.
तेरे बाजो दिल दिया मेरे मवे, तेरे बाजो दिल दिया मेरे मवे, सदा जूना तेरे छजदाई, तेरे बाजो दिल दिया मेरे मवे, सदा जूना तेरे छजदाई, तेरे बाजो दिल दिया मेरे मवे सदा जूना तेरे सजदाई मेरे लूलू बिच मेरी नस नस बिच मेरी लूलू बिच मेरी नस नस बिच तेरी याद तुम्बा बजदाई आजा अखियां उड़ीक दियां दिल बाजा मारदा अखियां उड़ीक दियां दिल बाजा मारदा आजा परदेसिया वास्ता ही प्यार दा आजा तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां सजना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां अखियां उड़ीक दियां दिल बाजा मारदा अखियां उड़ीक दियां दिल बाजा मारदा आजा परदेसिया वास्ता ही प्यार दा आजा तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां सजना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां सजना सजना भोलना सजना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां जादू दा तू रुस गयो सादे नाल भोलना जादू दा तू रुस गयो सादे नाल भोलना जादू दा तू रुस गयो सादे नाल भोलना भूल गया कावान बनेरे उत्ते बोलना आजा तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां सजना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां सजना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां भोलना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां रावा टक टक थक गई आवे रावा टक टक थक गई आवे कलिया रे अख गई आवे कलिया रे अख गई आवे रावा टक टक थक गई आवे कलिया रे अख गई आवे एक पल दिल दिन के गुजारदा एक पल दिल दिन के गुजारदा आजा परदेसिया वास्ता ही प्यार दा सारे सा सा सारे सा मरे सा सारे सा 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 सारे सा सा सारे सा मरे सा सारे सा सा पम पम प रे 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 सा 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 सारे सा सा सारे सा 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 सारे सा सारे मा मा मरे मा पा पा म पा नी नी पा नी दा ना नी दा नी ना नी दा सा नी दा ना पा नी नी म पा मरे मा मा सा रे रे नी सा 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 नी दा ना पा नी नी म पा मरे मा मा सा रे रे नी सा 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 नी दा ना पा नी नी म पा मरे मा मा सा रे रे नी सा सजना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां भोलना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां मारदा मैनू तेरी जुदाई मारदा मैनू तेरी जुदाई चिल्ले दे बिच फूट कमाई छेती आजा दौड़ना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां सजना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां नीदा मा पा रे मा पा मरे धीरे सा रे नी सा रे पा मा पा मरे नीरे सा सजना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक दियां ओढ़ना तेनू अखियां उड़ीक अखियां
Contestant number 21 hails from Princestown and will be performing a dance in classical Bharatnatyam style titled Gori Tori. Choreography by Ashram Ramasa, costumes by Vijay Ramprasad and Dulari Ramsaran, hair and makeup by the dancers themselves. Please welcome contestant number 21, the Bollywood Dance Company.
तोरी पैजनिया गोरी तोरी पैजनिया पैजनिया गोरी तोरी पैजनिया पैजनिया गोरी तोरी पैजनिया मन के खोले भेद सजनिया मन के खोले भेद सजनिया गोरी तोरी पैजनिया गोरी तोरी पैजनिया पैजनिया गोरी तोरी पैजनिया
Thank you very much, members of the Bollywood Dance Company, contestant number 21. We continue with the dance category of our competition. This contestant hails from Pinal and is a 19-year-old student of the Shiva Boys Hindu College. He will be performing a Bharatanatyam classical dance. Choreography, hairstyle, costumes and makeup were done by the contestant himself. Let's welcome contestant number 22, Brian Mungru.
dinna, tere dinna, odani, odani dilla. Dim, ta dare dani dim, ta dare dani dim, ta na dere na.
Thank you very much, Brian Mungru. Now I'd like to take the opportunity to invite you to join us for the Miss Diwali Nagar competition on Sunday night, where 13 beautiful young ladies will be vying for the title and a very attractive first prize. Our final performance for the night would be performing a medley of Bollywood music, breakdance, and classical movements, with dancers from all over Trinidad, ranging from 9 to 21 years old. Let's hear it for contestant number 23, the Extreme Teens.
This beat right here. लड़कों की उंगली पे नाचे है ज़माना ओ लड़कों की उंगली पे नाचे है ज़माना सिंपल ये फंडा है कुड़ियों को बताना लूटे नहीं लुट जाए चीटे नहीं फट जाए कुड़ियां है जेबों में रख ले मैं जट यमला पगला दीवाना मैं जट यमला पगला दीवाना ओ रब्बा किसी बात न जानो Shake that. कार में भी कोई इकरार का पहलू हो जानम तेरी बातों में एक प्यार की खुशबू हो ओ ये बैठा हूँ कई अरमान लिए I'm still waiting for you night and day baby cast all your fears away everything's gonna be okay Angela मेरे ख्वाबों में तू
Dim da da re da ni dim da da re da ni dim da da re re da dim 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 dim.
Woi, woi, woi. Who are the pedales by? We is the extreme teens by. The people come to see we. Well, if only is the extreme teens by, let me see what they have. Well, watch this.
Give me Faida, Bangada.
Wait, by. You can't win the Divali Nagar by. But we could do this.
Every day I'm shuffling. Check this out.